What is going on, guys? Paul Ryan back at it again. I hope everybody's having a good night. A second Cowboys player has come out singing the praises of Mike McCarthy, saying that he wants him to return for 2025. Earlier this week, we had Dak Prescott, and the week prior to that, Jerry Jones didn't want to rule out the possibility of Mike McCarthy coming back. And just earlier today, Micah Parsons says that he wants Mike McCarthy back for 2025. Guys, I got to say, there's something to this, man. I think this team, this locker room, really believes in McCarthy, has really bought into what McCarthy has done. And I know it's been a bad season, but man, three straight 12-win seasons, and that's not an easy thing to do. I know that it hasn't amounted to much as far as playoff wins go, but it's just nice to know that this locker room and players like Dak and Micah Parsons believe in McCarthy and want him back. That says a lot, man. It really does. Will it happen? I'm not sure. Is a change needed? Probably, but I just like the fact that if they don't make a change and they decide to give Mike McCarthy maybe a 1 or 2 more years with this core and these guys, I can't say I'd hate the decision. I really can't. I've talked a little bit about this a couple of times this week, so forgive me if this is kind of getting old, but I just find it surprising because it did seem like earlier this year, in the Saints game, the Ravens game, that this team would get hit in the mouth, would be losing early, and they had just kind of quit on the game. And I had kind of associated that with maybe this team had started to get tired of maybe McCarthy's message, his scheme, whatever it was. Just maybe they were ready for a change, and that's not the case. And you think about all the injuries that they've had. They've had all these injuries. They could have given up the season. They didn't. They could have looked at Mike McCarthy being on a 1-year deal and decided to throw in the towel after all these injuries, and knowing that they're not going to be making it to the playoffs, at least just a couple of weeks ago, and they didn't do that. And now you're hearing guys like Dak and Micah talk about bringing back or wanting back Mike McCarthy in 2025, knowing that the season was derailed by injuries. And I think that says a lot, man. And it's nice to hear it's nice to hear players sticking up for their coaches. And I don't really think this is just there's that term coach speak where coaches say good things about their players in front of the cameras, but behind closed doors, maybe it's a different story. I don't think this is that. I don't think this is player speak, if you want to call it that. I really think these guys like Dak and Micah, I think they believe in McCarthy. I think they want to play for McCarthy. I think McCarthy still has them bought in, even in a season where things haven't gone their way. And I can't stress enough how much that really says to me about what Mike McCarthy, how he's connecting with this team. And I'm kind of shocked to see Micah saying this. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I guess I didn't really think that. Even after Dak had made the comments about wanting McCarthy back, I wasn't sure what to make of it. I thought maybe it was just him showing respect to McCarthy. But this thing's real, man. And I kind of I'm getting the feeling that maybe McCarthy will be back, and this end of the end of season could be is going to be rather very interesting. And I swear, I think if the Cowboys win this game on Monday night against the Bengals, I think they find a way to win that 7th seed. I'm going to call it now. I'm going to stand on business, as the kids say. And Cowboys win on Monday night. I think the Cowboys win the 7th seed, and anything can happen when you make the playoffs, man. Of course, I know it's going to be difficult without Dak Prescott, but there's something about this team right now that just seems a little different. I know, if you've been a Cowboys fan for a while, you've probably felt this feeling or felt this way or said that numerous times, but there's just something different about the way this team is going about things, what they're saying publicly, and just how the season has gone. When with their backs against the wall, they kept fighting, kept going, and I don't know. I can't really explain it, but yeah, that's just like I said, just to see Micah come out and talk about wanting McCarthy back, that says a lot for me, and we'll see what happens. But I'm very excited for Monday night. That's going to be a really big test for our defense, and hopefully Cooper Rush and the offense can do enough to maybe not go toe to toe with Bengals offense, but make enough plays to complement our defense. But that's maybe a conversation for tomorrow. But yeah, guys, we'll see what happens. Again, I hope everybody's having a good night. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this comment, and let me know in the comments, is Do you think Micah's maybe just saying nice things probably about McCarthy, or do you think there's some truth to that? And that's all I've got for you guys tonight. I'm Paul Ryan. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.